What's up, guys? We are back. Thursday fitness, more beautiful weather, as evidenced by my sunburn. So, hope you guys have been able to get outside and enjoy it a little bit. What we've got going on today. So, for 6 minutes, you are going to alternate between 5 lunge steps on each leg, 5 single leg glute bridges on each leg, and then 5 slow air squats. So, a real leg intensive warm up. Again, 5 lunge steps, we're just looking for 90 on both legs. Standing back up, you're going to go through all 5 steps on one leg and then all 5 steps on the other. After that, got your 5 single leg glute bridges, so down on the ground. Other leg stays low, squeeze your butt. 5 on one leg, followed by 5 on the other. And then you're going to hop up to your feet. We're going to go through 5 slow air squats. So for the air squats, just count down to maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So just nice and smooth, opening up the hips and getting things warmed up for the workout. Once you're done with 6 minutes of that, you're going to jump rope for 2 minutes. So just skipping rope in place, toss in some crossovers, some single leg jumping back and forth, double unders. It's up to you guys. If you don't have a jump rope, you can just jump in place. So again, just kind of get yourself bounding, get the blood flowing for 2 minutes. After that, our strength work for the day. You are going to do 3 sets. Depending on the weights available to you, you're going to do 8 to 12 weighted step-ups per leg with a slow descent. So what we're looking for, Echo's chasing a fly, it's very funny. So what we're looking for here, again, 8 reps if you can go heavy, 12 reps if you have to go a little lighter. But this is an easy movement to load up because I can take a backpack, toss some heavy stuff in it, I can grab my dumbbell, you can back rack a barbell. There's a lot of ways to load this up. So if you can, go on the heavier side and go for less reps. So what we're looking for is it's going to be a step up facing an object. What's going to happen is you're going to stand all the way up, full extension, and on the way down, you're going to try and count 1, 2, 3 back down to the ground. So a nice, slow, controlled descent on the way down is what we're looking for. So again, stand up, full extension, control, back down to the ground. And as always, you're going to try and push off this back leg as little as possible. So I want to try and really drive off this front leg, and on that back foot, I'm just going to keep my toe pulled up in the air the whole time. So 8 to 12 reps on each leg for 3 sets. When you're done, today's workout, it's a little bit of a longer one. So what's going to happen, it's longer intervals though. So it's going to start with a 10-minute EMOM, the odd rounds. So you're going to start with 30 to 50 double unders. You should be working for about 45 seconds of that minute. So again, you can push yourself a little bit with the number of reps you're doing today. The other minute is going to be 5 to 10 pull-ups or bent over rows. And that's going to be an alternating EMOM, so back and forth. Before we talk about movements, we're going to go through the whole thing. So at the 10-minute mark, so right after that EMOM, you are going to do a 90-second AMRAP followed by 30 seconds rest. You are going to do 15 and 10 calories on a machine. So 15 for the guys, 10 for the ladies, if you have a machine. If you don't, you're going to do 30 plyo step-ups. And then whatever time is left, you're going to do max wall ball shots or max goblet thrusters. So depending on what equipment you have access to. And I believe that's 5 rounds. He didn't write down the number of rounds.
Oh, yep, my bad.
I'm 90% sure this is 5 rounds. So it's going to be 10 minutes total.
It was early.
So, what was that?
It was early.
Yeah, Caitlin wrote it down today, as you can tell by the beautiful handwriting. So now we're going to go through movements. So, again, for the double unders, you can always scale to single unders. So you can scale to about 45 seconds of single unders. If you're going to do double unders, 30 to 50 is a range. But if you don't have a lot of double unders, just work on the scale for 45 seconds. So 45 seconds of double under practice and just get as many as you can in there, get some quality reps in. So that's the jump rope. For the pull-ups, again, if you have access to a door, a bar, a tree, anything, again, it's beautiful out. Get creative, go outside, find a tree branch in your backyard, put a chair under it, and use the chair for an assist. So literally grab a tree branch, hug it like this, and do Tarzan pull-ups. Pull your head off to the side here, back down, and then head goes to the other side on the next rep. And you can use a chair as a scale the same way that you would use a box at the gym. And if you're not going to do pull-ups, you've always got the option of bent over rows. So again, back's going to be flat. I'm going to keep my shins vertical, and then I'm just going to pull that object to my bra line, keeping the elbows tucked in, and then keeping the shoulder blades locked in and tight when I'm at the bottom of that row, not allowing my upper back to relax. So that's your first EMOM. Then, again, at the 10-minute mark, you've got 90 seconds on, 30 seconds off. It is 5 rounds. We confirmed that on Caitlin's phone. So again, it's going to start with 15 or 10 cows on the machine. So if you have a machine, great, it's awesome. Otherwise, you're going to do 30 plyo step-ups. The plyo step-up, as a reminder, I'm going to jump up and then explosively change in the air over the box. You're going to do that for 30 reps total, 15 on each side. When you're done, whatever time is left in that 90-second window, you're going to do as many wall ball shots as possible or goblet thrusters. So if you're doing wall ball shots, just wall ball shots. If you're doing goblet thrusters, you have a couple options. You can alternate arms every couple reps. So let's say every 3 reps, you can alternate arms. And after that 3rd rep, down, change, and you can do your thrusters that way. So you can do offloaded thrusters. If you have a barbell, you could also do barbell thrusters if you don't have access to a wall ball, but that would be really light, like empty barbell. So not a lot of weight at all if you're going to do a barbell thruster. But as far as points of performance goes, all these movements share a lot of things. What we're looking for is a good front rack position. So if I have a wall ball, a good front rack is going to be determined by the ball blocking my field of vision, so I shouldn't be able to see right in front of me. That means the ball is high enough, my elbows are high enough. If I have a barbell or a kettlebell, my elbows need to be at about 45 degrees. So they need to be about right here, and I've got to have all my fingers around that bar. When I come down into my squat, again, I'm going to press my knees out so that my hips can stay between my heels, my chest can stay nice and tall, and I'm going to try and maintain that front rack position. And then from here, I'm going to drive up, and I'm going to try and use my legs to assist that overhead press. And again, that movement pattern is the same regardless of wall ball, thruster, single arm thruster, whatever you're doing. So that is your workout for the day, and your score is going to be your total wall ball shots or thrusters that you accumulate. Afterwards, your accessory, we've got 3 rounds. You're going to do 5 bent over, eyes wide, and T's. So again, I'm going to load my hamstrings, tighten up my back, and I'm going to go through 5 slow, controlled eyes, Y's, and then T's. And you can do those with light objects, again, wine bottles, 5-pound plates, something like that. And then we're going to do 10 leg extensions with a 10-second hold on the final rep. So for the leg extension, imagine me sitting up a little bit higher so my feet weren't on the ground. I take an object like a med ball or a dumbbell, put it between my feet, and I'm going to do an isolated quad exercise. So again, from here, pinch the object, up to full extension, back down. And on the 10th rep, I'm gonna hold for 10 seconds at full extension. So I'm gonna really squeeze my thighs and keep that lockout with the object between my feet. You're gonna do that for 3 rounds for your accessory. When that's all done, all we have left is a little bit of mobility. So we've got a 2-minute pigeon pose per side, followed by a 2-minute saddle. So pigeon pose, again, is going to be our classic glute stretch. So just foot up nice and high, close to the hip. Trying to stretch out this butt cheek. 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other side. And when we're done with that, we're going to pop into a saddle pose. So we're going to sit on the tops of the feet, knees at about hip width, and then we're just going to slowly start to lean it back, stretch out the lower body. Again, 2 lower body focused stretches after a very lower body focused day with our strength and with the second part of that workout. So that's all your training for Thursday. So enjoy, get outside, enjoy the sunshine, tag us, Forza by Zeus, Palestine Ithaca, CrossFit Queens, and we'll see you guys back tomorrow.